welcome and thank you for being here. I'm so appreciative of you taking the time today to come and hear what we have to share. Today, the YMCA of Dane County is announcing the largest community investment in our 140-year history. A $58 million project to build a new West YMCA in Fitchburg. We plan on breaking ground in September, with doors opening to members and families in early 2028. It is made possible by lead gifts from 3 families, totaling $28 million. The Sub-Zero Group Foundation led the way with a $15 million initial investment. The late Jerry Frauci contributed $10 million to the campaign, and Julian J. Van Cleve invested $3 million. I'm Mark Westover. I'm the CEO of the YMCA of Dane County, and I have the privilege to oversee this capital campaign. I want to share a little bit about the different gifts. As I mentioned, the Sub-Zero Group Foundation launched the campaign and inspired others to follow with them. And you'll hear directly from Maggie Pascali, the executive director of the foundation. Fred Schwartz is here, one of the family members. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your support. The late Jerry Frauci was one of Madison's most generous philanthropists, and the Frauci history runs deep within the YMCA and reaches back to our earliest days. We're humbled that his gift is among the final investments Jerry made in the community he cared so deeply about. His legacy will live in our new building for generations to come. Julie and Jay Van Cleve are here today. Thank you for your support. They gave a gift from the heart. Julie grew up in Madison and worked as a lifeguard in this YMCA as a teenager. And they believe deeply that learning to swim is a critical skill that will save lives. Their gift allowed us to include a second pool in our design so that we can serve new swimmers of all ages and all skill levels. YMCAs are built by and for the community that they serve. That's why our campaign is called Community Building Community. And the YMCA has been able to exist in this community for the past 140 years by slowly adapting and changing to meet the ever-changing needs of our community. I want to talk about why we chose Fitchburg. It was a very deliberate choice because Fitchburg is a fantastic city. It's a fast-growing community that has unmet needs, and the Y is able to help fulfill those unmet needs, step in, and live our mission in bigger and better ways. We're excited to be welcomed as neighbors. The City of Fitchburg has been fantastic to work with, and they've been very welcoming. Fitchburg is an incredibly diverse community, and the YMCA is one of the most diverse places that most of our members will ever go. So it's a tremendous fit so that the citizens of Fitchburg can come in and immediately feel welcomed and warm at the Y. The new facility will consist of what members at the Y have come to expect. There'll be a 2-story fitness center with state-of-the-art equipment. We'll have 2 group exercise studios, a larger studio called Pulse that's geared toward more active classes and larger classes. And then we'll have a smaller studio called Pose, which is more geared toward wellness, like yoga and Pilates. There'll be an indoor walking track with beautiful vistas as you walk the perimeter of the building indoors, overlooking the gymnasium, overlooking the 2 pools, looking at the sunsets to the west over Spoke Drive, and looking to the south at the vistas over McKee. There'll be 2 full gymnasiums to better balance the needs and requests of our members. We'll be able to accommodate 4 youth basketball games at once, 6 pickleball courts, 3 badminton games, or 2 volleyball games. Fitchburg is in what's known as a childcare desert. That means that for every available spot in childcare, there's 3 or more kids that need that spot. And we'll make sure that we address that by bringing over 100 spots in childcare to help educate the youth of Fitchburg, beginning at infant and going through 4 years of age with 4-year-old kindergarten and wrap care. We also want to address water safety. We know that drowning is the leading cause of accidental death in children under the age of 4, and it's the second leading cause of drowning, accidental death rather, for children between the ages of 5 up to 13. As part of that, we offer a free Safety Around Water program. It's an 8-week program that we offer to individuals so that they learn water safety and basic swim skills. And with the new family pool being zero depth entry, kids will be able to dip a toe in the water literally to get used to it, to help build their confidence and progress from safety around water through swim lessons, and then eventually over into the 6-lane lap pool, where they can develop a stronger love of swimming and a greater ability to swim more efficiently. At the heart of our new facility is a space called the Exchange. It's our largest gathering space where neighbors can come together, connect, and check in with one another to see how they're doing. It's a space that will offer programs with our community partners so that they can learn new skills, learn new ways to stay healthy. There's also a teaching kitchen inside the Exchange where families can learn about nutrition, learn how to cook, and learn how to use food as medicine. Perhaps the most distinctive piece of our project is our partnership with Access Community Health, something we believe will set a new standard for how federally qualified health centers and YMCAs can work together to improve health outcomes in all of our communities. To talk about that partnership, please welcome Dr. Ken Loving, CEO of Access Community Health Centers.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Mark. It's a great pleasure to be here today to mark this momentous occasion for both of our organizations, the community at large, the individuals we currently serve, and the thousands of people who will benefit from this project in the years to come. Mark and I created this partnership to co-locate a 10,000 square foot health clinic inside the YMCA. This means community members can access clinical care and wellness programming in one welcoming environment. Imagine for a moment what it feels like for someone who can't get the health care that they need. That might mean missing out on a medication that could control diabetes, or inability to access preventive care like a mammogram or a vaccination, or the absence of physical therapy treatments that would enable a return to work. For 45 years, Access has helped people overcome barriers to health care. We serve primarily low-income individuals and families. 40% of our patients are under 19 years of age. We employ a unique model of care to meet patients' needs that includes medical, dental, behavioral health, and low-cost pharmacy services. We have a mobile dental program called Celebrate Smiles that cares for children in the Madison and Sun Prairie school districts. 20% of the 37,000 patients we care for at Access lack health insurance, and we have a sliding discount program to ensure that their care is affordable. Growth has been a constant priority over the years at Access, and we're excited to continue that tradition with the YMCA. They share our commitment to make services accessible and affordable for all people who will use the facility. The location is an exceptional place to build what will be our 6th clinic, and we will serve an additional 5,000 patients, many from the Meadowood and Allied Drive neighborhoods in Madison, and from the growing city of Fitchburg. This project is a call to action a recognition that as a community, we continue to grow and we need to work together to make access to healthcare, fitness opportunities, daycare, and all the services that our two organizations provide accessible to more individuals and families. This is how we build a stronger community together. For the construction of our new clinic, we've launched our Building Hope, Changing Lives capital campaign. People from across our community are coming together to help us reach our goal of $6 million. Thank you all for being here today. We're excited to partner with the YMCA in this important work. And I'd like to now introduce Maggie Pascali, the Executive Director of the Sub-Zero Group Foundation.
The mayor is coming, I promise. All right. Oh my gosh. Good morning. I am Maggie Pascali, and I have the honor of serving as the Executive Director of the Sub-Zero Group Foundation. On behalf of the foundation and on behalf of the Bakke and Schwartz families, I'm excited to stand here today as we mark this milestone for the Fitchburg and for, frankly, all of Dane County. The Sub-Zero Group Foundation invests in organizations that support healthy lifestyles, improve access to nutritious food and youth education, and promote lifelong health. The YMCA embodies that mission. It is a place where kids of all abilities learn to swim, discover team sports, and build confidence. It is also where neighbors of every background and income level come together as a community. When the Sub-Zero Group Foundation stepped forward to be the lead partner in this campaign, it wasn't simply about writing a check. Our leadership believes in this place and how the YMCA creates community and changes lives. We hoped our investment would inspire others to join, and you did. This is not the first time Sub-Zero and the YMCA have worked alongside one another. The Y's values, honesty, caring, respect, and responsibility resonate deeply with how the Bakke and Schwartz families have built their businesses and their lives here in Wisconsin. When this facility opens its doors, it will serve thousands of families in Fitchburg. That matters to us. Access to healthy living should be available to everyone, regardless of zip code. We are grateful to the YMCA and their leadership team, to our fellow campaign investors, and most importantly, this community for making this possible. Sub-Zero Group is proud to call Dane County home, and we are proud to help build something that will serve the community for generations to come. Now it is my honor to introduce the Mayor of Fitchburg, Julia Arata-Frata.
So good morning, everyone. Buenos días a todos. What a wonderful morning to be the mayor of Fitchburg today. So what we are announcing today is one of the most meaningful investments in Fitchburg's future that I have seen in my tenure at the city. This is not just a building. This is a statement about who we are and what we believe our neighbors deserve. This project also reflects Fitchburg values: welcoming people, supporting families, investing in wellness, and creating opportunities for residents of all ages and backgrounds. We know there is a shortage of childcare in Fitchburg. That shortage sounds abstract until you are a working parent, start staring down a wait list, or making an impossible choice about your career because quality, affordable childcare simply is not available. This facility changed that. A dedicated childcare center will be a lifeline for many Fitchburg families. The partnership with Access Community Health Centers makes this even stronger. Together with the YMCA, this will be more than a fitness center. It will be a place where people get healthier, build relationships, and feel connected. Let me be clear about what private investment of this magnitude says to our city. It says that people believe in Fitchburg. It says that our residents are worth this. It says when visionary leaders and generous donors come together around a shared purpose, remarkable things happen. The City of Fitchburg is proud to have you as a part of our community. We are your partner in planning and zoning and your loudest cheerleader. We cannot wait to see the first family swim a lap in the aquatic center. We cannot wait to see a young child walk through those doors in a safe, nurturing, high-quality environment. Most of all, we cannot wait to see this building become what we expect it will be, the heart of our community. Thank you to the YMCA of Dane County, to the campaign leaders, and to the donors, and to Sub-Zero for the continued investment in Fitchburg. Thank you to every donor who made this possible, and thank you to the city, to the people of Fitchburg. And now I would like to invite Mark back to the podium. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you, Mayor Julia, for being here and for the continuing support of the City of Fitchburg. The Y already feels like an integral part of your community and part of the neighborhood. Our campaign is co-chaired by Jeff Tubbs of Findorf and Jasper Vaccaro, a senior wealth advisor at Laddell Advisors and a former member of our board. Jeff cannot be with us this morning, but the leadership that he and Jasper have shown have brought us to this point, and we are grateful for it. It is my pleasure to welcome our co-chair, Jasper Vaccaro.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Mark. When you first asked me to serve as co-chair, I did not have to think long before saying yes. For me, the Y isn't just an organization. I believe in it. It's a place that shaped me when I was young. I learned to swim at the Y. Years later, I had the privilege to serve on the board of directors for the YMCA of Dane County and saw its can-do spirit from a different angle. We kept asking what families on the west side of Madison really need. The same answers rose to the top. More childcare, a health clinic, a modern place to swim, not luxuries, but gaps we have a responsibility to fill. Through our community building community campaign, 58 donors have stepped forward, and together we have raised over $31 million towards our $35 million goal. These are neighbors, families, and businesses who believe in this vision and are investing to make it real. Now it's time to bring this facility to life, and we want this community with us. This is a $58 million project, and it rests on a sound funding model. It'll be funded through the campaign, proceeds from the sale of our existing YMCA, new market tax credits, and gifts from many other donors. We have a responsible plan in place, and with continued community support, we will see it through. And now I'll turn it back to Mark.
Thank you, fellow speakers, and everyone who has helped to bring us here today. We have assembled a strong team to make sure this facility meets the needs and expectations of our community. Findorf is building the facility. Kaylor Slater, whose team specializes in recreation and wellness facilities, is designing it. Huffman Keel is our owner's representative. Broadwing Advisors is guiding the real estate transactions and financing. Hope Community Capital is advising us on securing support through New Markets tax credits. Together, they are delivering 97,000 square feet on a 17-month timeline, on track to open in early 2028. This is not only our largest community investment, it is also a promise. A promise to provide affordable child care for working families. A promise to improve health outcomes across our community. And a promise to build a place where everyone belongs. To the community, to this campaign continues. And we want you with us. Visit ymcadane.org to learn more about how you can be a community builder. Every gift of every size brings us closer to opening day. We are building a Y for the next generation, and we are building it together. That is community building community. We hope you will join us in September when we break ground. Thank you very much, and if anybody has questions, I'll take them. Fabulous. Yes, go ahead.
What went into the decision to create a new building rather than expanding or working on this one? What was some of the strategy behind that?
Yeah, it's a great question. So this facility was built in 1968, and we're on a 4-acre parcel of property. And the design of the facility isn't really workable moving forward. It doesn't meet the accessibility standards that Y members have come to expect and deserve. So it would have meant tearing this down and rebuilding. The beauty of us moving to Fitchburg is it still allows our members that have been so loyal and dedicated here at the West Side to still utilize the facility, but also not to have any transition from one building to the next where they're without a Y home. And with a 4-acre parcel, we're just limited on what we could build here. So we would have sub-optimized what we were bringing forward. In Fitchburg, we're on a 7-acre parcel and allowed us to almost double the size of this existing facility. Yes?
What are the biggest accessibility issues or other limitations of the current building besides its size, and what are you most excited about happening in the new building?
Oh, that's like picking a favorite child. That's a tough question. So from an accessibility standpoint, if you walk up the staircase, you'll notice that the railings aren't ADA compliant. They're grandfathered in, but they're not ADA compliant. We have 7 different levels within this building in various areas. Our elevator only goes to 3 of those, so it becomes a real roadblock there. There isn't the ability for people in inclement weather to take and really leverage indoor walking other than on a treadmill. Tough to walk side by side with a friend and get that first step in a fitness journey. From a child care standpoint, our child care here is on the 2nd floor. And because of that, the youngest child that we can take is 2.5 years of age. Wisconsin Early Childhood Association recently did a study and determined the greatest need in child care in the state of Wisconsin is from infant up to 3 years of age. So we really missed that window. Of all the infants that need care in Dane County, only 17% of them are able to find the care. So we're dedicating 28% of our classrooms to infant care in Fitchburg and really leaning heavily into that. And as far as favorite parts, it kind of depends on the day and what part I'm thinking about. I'm going to go with the exchange, though, because that really is a spot where people can take and build community, and that's what the Y is all about, is that community building. I like to say the Y is a place to be a friend, make a friend, and bring a friend, hopefully all 3. And the exchange is where friendships will grow and develop, and being able to bring partners in to deliver programs within that space is going to be a really a magical spot for them. And then combine that with the teaching kitchen, and it's a real, pardon the pun, recipe for success. And the new location, it's only about a 7-minute drive, and that was with me hitting every traffic signal and driving the speed limit. So yes, yeah, and it is directly along the bike path. So that not only opens up access for individuals, but also opens up the opportunity for programming to take place, bicycle camp, and partnerships with Bikes for Kids, for instance, where we can get bikes into the hands of kids that wouldn't be able to otherwise afford that. There also is a bus route that runs right down McKee, so incredible accessibility that is lacking here. All right, well, thank you for coming. We bought some food in. Please hang around a little bit, talk amongst yourselves, and feel free to answer any questions and grab something to eat. But thank you again for being here. Thank you to our wonderful donors for really helping us get to this point today. It's a chance to celebrate. If we were Formula One, we'd be popping bottles right now, but unfortunately we can't do that. So thank you very much.